Welcome back to a brand new video. We're back here with another video. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. So today we're back playing another game. I'm not really in a good mood right now, so we'll see how long I do this stream for. Today we're playing against the Minnesota Vikings. We're gonna go over a lot of things in this game. Just give me a few minutes. How's everybody doing today? Minnesota's got a lot of injuries. A lot of their star players injured. We're going to begin shortly, though. I'm really not in a good mood. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Alright, let's begin.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears. These guys are more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season. You want to make the most of that chance.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pass is hauled in by the running back. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down, Minnesota.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. You really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away, and let everybody try to chase you down.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down. Here's Williams. Let's get it. Left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team, or quiet after an opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few birds.
Play action now. McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Jukes his way into the clear. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
You be keeping this option on first and goal. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. J.J. McCarthy in a touchdown.
Oh my God, why is this game so hard?
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. His defense is firing to begin the season. Oh, great play to get him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It takes some superhuman effort now in second down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and toned this drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Going run again with Swift. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
This is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, Williams. And what's nabbed by Komet. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. To the air yet again. Williams. That's to his back. Roshan Johnson. And he's going to work this down to the 32. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play. And he's getting worked on. That throw finds Komet. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short, but what if I said 4th and 6?
What type of injury does that dude have? I saw him grabbing his knee.
That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now run for the first time with the rookie from Michigan. And he'll manage maybe a yard, but that is enough to put him in 1st and goal.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arms.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears chip the lead in half. It's down to 7.
16 plays, 5.5 minutes.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll run here on first down. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to go deep again. And just sets for a bullet. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Williams on the play action. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He could do it right there.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Vikings now set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Another try following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy puts some air under it, deep down the middle. Going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Man, Loveland has it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and 4 coming up now. And the shotgun to get to Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down plays. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
End of the first quarter.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now here's Williams. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Williams will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll run it with Swift. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. A toss running left. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Shovel pass complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, 3 pass ahead. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Shotgun handoff down to Chandler. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He gets it ahead, lines up for about 3. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Operating from the gun is McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. Again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. This one's headed for the sideline and out. Look at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Chicago getting set to take the field down. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Forced out to his right. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down. Running behind center with Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see him make a play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down.
Now Swift, and he fumbled it. And the Vikings have recovered. Not much at it.
That's a damn shame.
So that is where they'll take. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. Was down first, no fumble. Just getting back to the line, and now they have to figure out a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Williams. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. This defense just kept swooning.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. McCarthy. Nice launch on that one, but it falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Williams throwing again here on second down. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Again, it's Williams. And that's got it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of around 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be big games in next week. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears looking at first and 10.
14-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Moore's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. TJ for the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Jukes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings taking the field on offense. Offense Gets into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Vikings out of the hurry up. Meet everyone back to the line. Here's 2nd and 5. Stays upright. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. McCarthy to throw it. Dump-off caught by his back. He breaks the tackle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Vikings out of the hurry up. Meet everyone back to the line. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking for a target. It's on target to Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he just gets rid of it. He had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, McCarthy. He's running with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Williams to throw on 1st. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it's 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Plays both should have been intercepted, but neither can be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Finds connect downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So we have a 1-score game here at the break.
Oh, Lord.
Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now.
We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for a big one. The divisional round rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. And look who's getting involved in the passing game, Derrick Henry. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Ravens come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Jordan Love. Can't find an open receiver, so he tucks it, and he's going to go, and go, and go. The Packers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And it's the third-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Texans move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Let's see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. There's a return from the 7. Stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Gun. Here's Williams. Complete right side. Gordon has it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Flushed out of the pocket. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Looking from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Automatic first. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. They'll run here following the penalty, and he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Chased out to his right. Check down into the hands of Swift. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done. He's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And the struggles continue as he's bottled up behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now Williams bails out of the pocket quick. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Moore with a return. Jukes out a 1-stop. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Dive flick straight ahead, and they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Play action, McCarthy. He won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. They bring him down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The throw is Williams. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the gameplay.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. And that's got it, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
3rd and 2. Williams buys time, rolling right. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Inside handoff to Swift. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. He'll set it down, score him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down. The 39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. tight end running that corner. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown.
Oh, Lord.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings
I should have punted on
drive
4th
their
down
lead to
instead of
11.
going for it.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Bears about set for their next possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. Can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He fields it cleanly. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Well, they had the look. Shirley didn't shy away from him, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series.
Oh, Lordy.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now a give to Swift. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now here's Williams. Odunze's got it right side. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
this defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. On the carry, it's Swift. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down. On now comes their punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's a dive up the middle. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Oh, skip ball by a man, and now he's in the clear. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Chandler hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings stretch their lead to a 3-score.
He did not get in there. What? He didn't even get in there. Look at this. Bruh. He didn't even get in there, dog. This game's on bullshit. Bro, this is rigged, dog. He did not get in there. This is rigged. This is bullshit. This is a whole bunch of bull. This is outrageous, y'all. Man, that was not a touchdown. This is some bullshit. This is bullshit.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Man, this is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Set to kick this away.
This is bullshit. I am so mad right now.
Makes it up to the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest.
Like, this is gay.
Find some points to go after that lead. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll run now with Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 46. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. That's more of the catch out left. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
It's a gain of 3 on the final play of quarter 3. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. Finds a nice lane there, that's good for 6 yards. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
back to throw. This throw is caught. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Try to run it with Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Trying to run with Swift. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And he has this to the opposing 35. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
56 yards on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Sending him on the dime. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made by Kevin Collier. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Williams. They set up a screen here to Swift. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play action, McCarthy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while. Get to him down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down, Vikings.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Their punter making his way out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings
Offense
up
headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it move the sticks.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Forced out to his right. Has the connection to Odunze. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. From the gun, Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Going with the screen to Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As an offense, you don't A screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it, expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Oh, Lordy. We got
All right,
2 minutes left. 38-24. I won't say this is bad performance.
He goes back to him yet again.
It was just that we couldn't do nothing. We couldn't move balls. Like, we could move the ball. It's just that we couldn't stop them. I don't know why. Why? I feel like that one touchdown that they scored, so-called, was a cheat. It was cheating. They cheated. I will stick by my opinion that Vikings cheated.
It's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but
incomplete pass. 1 minute and 22 seconds left.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down.
I don't know. I don't think I target.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams.
Oh, that was a nice throw. Wait, did he leap? Did he leap over that? Wait, hold on. I gotta see if Caleb jumped. Oh, he did. Dang. Hold on. I gotta zoom into that. I need to find a perfect angle to catch this at. This is nice. That's a nice angle. That's a nice throw. Oh my god, can I screenshot that? Yeah, let's screenshot that. That shit look nice. Yeah, let's screenshot that. That stuff look nice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually very interested in that throw. if that would have been a touchdown, I ain't gonna lie. Touchdown, we scored a touchdown. We're gonna go for the 2-point conversion. If we go for the 2-point conversion, if we can stop them from scoring, getting first downs, we could get this ball back. And we got sacked. So we need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion. All right, let's see what happens. We got 3 timeouts, 1 minute 13 seconds left. Let's see what happens. I got faith. 1 minute and 9 seconds. They're probably gonna run the ball. They're gonna run it. They're gonna run it. I already know it. Every time they run the ball, call a timeout. Every time they run it, call a timeout. They're running it. They're running it. Tackle. Call a timeout. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Second and 9. Come on.
And you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
No, we let them get a first down. Oh my. Bro. They're going to kneel it out now. They're going to kneel it out. Oh my God, we lost. Why could we not stop them? Oh. GG, Minnesota.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just anyone in
we lost 38-30. Not bad. Not too shabby. We had Caleb Williams threw for 377, 3 touchdowns, 55 completion percentage. JJ McCarthy threw for 303, 3 touchdowns, 66.7 completion percentage. Caleb Williams went 39 for 70. We passed the ball excessively. Like, I mean, we passed that ball a lot. We did run the ball a lot, too. 34 carries for only 70 yards. 2.0 yards per carry. 2 broken tackles. 14 yards after contact. 14 yards was his longest run. Receiving-wise, Cole Kmet, 154 receiving yards for 1 touchdown, 14 receptions, 1 touchdown. He dropped 2 passes. Romeo Dunze dropped 4 passes. Who else? Luther Burton caught 2 passes for 19 yards. I didn't really target him much. Traylon Burks had a touchdown and 1 reception. Deep offensive line, we got pancaked a lot. Didn't give up a sack. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks on them. We got an interception. We had 1 forced fumble. No fumble recoveries. Kicking wise, we went 3 for 3 out of extra points, 1 for 1 for field goals. Not too bad. I want to see what JJ McCarthy did. Not JJ McCarthy. What's his name? We couldn't stop the run game. They ran 16 carries for 122 yards. We could not stop them. They had 23 plus carries for 20 plus yards. Justin Jefferson only caught 1 pass for 9 yards, and it was a touchdown. Blocking, they gave up quite a bit of sacks. I ain't gonna lie, this man had a game of his life. 26 tackles. I've never seen someone have 26 tackles in 1 game. But not bad. Offensively, we played okay. Defensively, we played awful in terms of stopping the run and pass. At least it was against a division team. I won't say that we played awful, too awful to the point where I will complain about it. It's just that 1 touchdown that they scored, they should not have counted as a touchdown. We should have been able to challenge it. But that's fine. That's over and done with. It happened. It is what it is. I got the screenshot for it. So our next game is against the Detroit Lions, and that will be in the next stream. I believe the next stream I will do is probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow when I get off work. Probably. Like I said, Caleb Williams did his thing. He didn't throw a pick. I'm proud of that. I don't think we're gonna pretty much recap more of this game tomorrow or whenever I do my next stream. But we got a lot of stuff to still work on. Like, defensively, we're not the best team, but we're not the worst team. Like, I'm not going to complain for it. But it is what it is. I am decently proud of what we did. Decently. That don't mean I am excited. But DeAndre Swift does have a sore right ankle, so I am going to watch out for that. In this week, I am going to watch out for it. I don't think really anybody else is hurt. Darnell Wright has a left hand injury, so I'm not going to really stress about it. Jalen Johnson has a right arm injury, so I'm going to probably rest. No, I won't say rest. I'm gonna half pass them. Other than that, we don't have really no big injuries to worry about. It's just Darnell Wright, DeAndre Swift, and Jalen Johnson. They all will play in the Lions game. There's no doubt about it. They all will play. DeAndre Swift needs to, I get it's the first game, but DeAndre Swift needs to step up a little bit. But Tyson Bagent, I don't know how to say this dude's name. He has a left ankle injury. Like I said, DeAndre Swift has a right ankle. This running back has a knee injury. This wide receiver has a right hand injury. We got a right ankle injury by him. I think other than that, we got a couple offensive linemen injured. Defensively, I think it's only Jalen Johnson hurt. No, it's not. It's Jalen Johnson, Amar Speed, MJ. Those are the only people that are injured, so I'm not concerned. But they're all going to play, no doubt about it. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Pretty much all I got to talk about. like I said, we're going to do the next video probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it's going to be in a couple days. I do want to start being consistent with filming again, but we'll see. It really depends on how I feel when I get off work. Tomorrow's really depends. But I'm going to end this video here. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. I'll see y'all in the next video against the Detroit Lions in Detroit.